Hello, we are here for a live stream. Hello, yes, we're here. No, no, I'm not the other person I almost imitated. No, I'm the own person. Hello. And who you are going to be watching? No. Should be serious. It's me. I'm here. Hello to each and every one of you, wherever you may be, and welcome to our next live stream. It's been a while, hasn't it? But I think it was worth the wait. That is. Hello to lovely Andrea. Hello, and hello, and a great big hug to our lovely little Andrea. Hello. And please be nice to Andrea because she gets a lot of shaming for her size, and that's not something we want here. Skinny shaming the lovely Andrea. Some people get it so incessantly, it can knock them over. So please be especially nice to lovely Andrea. And Deborah is in the chat. Hello, my lady. Aussie Queen Jess, hello and hugs to you always. Our very soppy but lovely Aussie Queen Jess. Now listen, since we've got someone who's soppy in the chat, and one thing I was really meaning to say, I really wished I'd said this some time ago, but I'm going to say it today. Being soppy, there is completely nothing wrong with it. Because to tell a revelation short, I'm a fairly soppy man. So you needn't be ashamed of being soppy, my lovely Aussie Queen Jess. You and your youngest daughter certainly do not need to worry about being soppy, because I'm a fairly soppy man. Hello to Hailey. Georgina, hello to you. My glasses are steamed up from sweet and sour soup. Bear with me. Oh, hello to Kebby. You needn't worry. You certainly needn't worry about what's happened. And Aspie, hello. Driving home from work. Yes, Pamela, I think you're right there. Soppy just means you're romantic. Also, soppy, soppy, it can also mean affectionate as well. My heart is soft but strong. Yes, of course. No, you've got a very soft heart. No. It is good. And what did... Oh, hello, Georgie. Hello, I am soppy, but I hide it well. Yes, I'm romantic and affectionate. That's lovely. Now, we always want an affectionate lady, don't we? Yes. Now, I do have had dreams from time to time where I'm affectionate with whoever I get romantically involved in. Oh, hello to you. I'm pretty sure I've seen your channel, but thank you for subscribing, and it's wonderful having you here for the first time on a live stream of mine. Oh, it's Tea and Biscuits. Yes, oh, hello to Tea and Biscuits. Hello. Hi, Tea and Biscuits. Nice to see you. It's been okay. My day's been okay, thank you. Hi, Tandoori. Welcome. Where's Tandoori? Who is this Tandoori you're talking about, Blacksmith? I'm sorry if I sounded a bit taken aback, but But I thought you meant tea and biscuits. That is. Hoping the nursing's gone okay, Aspie. And it was nice to have chatted to you yesterday. And Aspie, I got... oh, no, I won't say no, because it'll get a bit inflammatory. I mean, Aspie wouldn't do anything inflammatory. It's just if I gave the revelation, it could be inflammatory to we know who. Wouldn't say who. Hello to Hailey. Hello. Oh, did I miss Lord Jim? Oh, dear. Hello, Lord Jim. Hello to you, my good man. Keeping up the good humour, are you? Because that's what we need, good humour. And Pamela. And hello to Braveheart and Patches. Just wish I could give them a little stroke, that is, and a little tickle. But I would not tickle their tummy, rest assured, because I get bitten. Well, anyone would get bitten if they tickle the tummy. No. That is. Oh, Aussie Queen Jess, you are just so lovely. Thank you for your love and hugs to lovely Pamela and Georgina. Thank you. Hello to Shiny. You needn't worry. You certainly needn't worry. If you can't make it so often for this one, you certainly needn't worry. That is, and my ear's doing okay, thank you, Jodie. My ear's doing all right. I had a bit of a dodgy ear yesterday, to let some of you know, but things are okay. Tandy, spell checker. Hugs to you always, Aussie Queen Jess. Braveheart is slowly down a bit. She sleeps a lot, but as well, she's quite an old girl, isn't she, Braveheart? So wouldn't be surprised if she slept a lot. But so long as she's well, that's the main thing. But what I do like most, Pamela, are the pictures you send of me sometimes featuring Braveheart and Patches. I mean, they are just some of the best pictures. And a very good picture of you sent, by the way, when you voted. I mean, as stupid as politics is, you at least showed a fine example to the world about the importance of voting when I saw your picture. I thought I'd say that, Pamela, so thank you. Thank you for representing that. Deborah, you are just so lovely. Thank you for your kindness towards Blacksmith. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I know. I wasn't going to say the inflammatory revelation, no. I'm not Jim. Okay, I ordered a Willian a Willian Largener on Temu. They sent me a magnifying glass. That would be a good one. A bit crude, but funny. Yes, I got your notes, Pamela. Yes, I've got your notes. And I'm going to read the notes. I'm going to read them because, just to let each and every one of you know, Pamela has recently sent me some notes, which could come in as funny, but she wants them to be used as an archival voice recording for her grandchildren to be listening to. So there will be something interesting in the works all today. Right, it's a poem from Pamela, that is. And it's called The Counterpane by Robert Louis Stevenson, or Louis. Sometimes you can say Louis or Louis. It's Louis. And I actually knew a few Louis that were spelled Louis. I would certainly, I think so too. This time of year, the farmers' markets are full of all the nice food stores I can imagine. Love chickens, would love to have some one day. Free eggs, yes. Well, don't eat too many. Aussie Queen Jess, because you've had concerns regarding your weight, haven't you? Even though I know you're not large, but you consider yourself curvy, but bigger than you used to be. but don't have too many if you ever had pet chickens. I'm not trying to shame or anything, but I remembered what you said before. Soppy, it's got more than one meaning to it, soppy. Kebby. I am going to read the poem, but I need to answer Kebby's question. Soppy, it can be, there's an emotional concept to being soppy, and of course, and all that. It really means emotional, but in several different ways. That is. That's lucky. You don't eat too many eggs. That's lucky learning, so. Oh, well, what did Blacksmith say? Any more farmers' markets to... Oh, Jodie was talking farmers' markets to Blacksmith. On 21st... Now, Blacksmith, can I let you know, the 21st of this... Oh, I thought you meant 21st of November, but I was going to say, if you meant the 21st of November, that's going to be the birthday of the late Chris Greener. That is. I mean, he's sadly no longer... We weren't talking about weather for soppy, Pamela. We meant the emotional feeling of soppy. No, isn't it just? Isn't it just? No. As soon as I hit 20, Aussie Queen Jess, I began to fill out. That's what happened to me. No, but you described yourself as curvy. There's nothing wrong with curvy. There's just more of you to love. That's all, my lovely. That's great. But can I tell you something, Aussie Queen Jess? Jodie, my mod, she struggled to gain weight. She completely struggled to gain weight until she was in her early 60s. And hear this. I mean, but wait a minute. I'll put it up. Sorry, I needed to write this down for Aussie Queen Jess. No, but if you wanted to see Aussie Queen Jess, it is true regarding Jodie. Not Jim, right, yes. I ordered an AC/DC t-shirt from Temu. It was full of static and got one hell of a shock. They replaced it with one free of charge. Talking of being soppy, I am going to give my wife... Going to my wife's grave on Sunday would have been our 51st wedding anniversary. I'm thinking about Christmas presentations, yes, but I don't know what they'll be yet. But there will be more than one topic. A full website of Temu jokes. Ta-da! Hello to you, Maureen. Hello. That's what the Oxford Dictionary says, but I don't believe that's true. I think there's a very nice side to being soppy. There's an emotional side to being soppy. Still stuck in a work meeting. Sorry, you're running late. You needn't worry, my lovely. You needn't worry, Diane. You needn't worry if you're stuck in a meeting. And hoping Harriet's all right. I bet she's probably playing with Alice, I would imagine. Ticka, ticka, ticka. So happy to see Maureen. And Maureen, you haven't missed very much, no. We've been having a bit of talk, but you're just in time for a poem that Pamela sent me. And then I need to read another thing Pamela said. You sent a new poem called The Swing. I haven't seen The Swing yet, but if you could you send it again, please? Because I might have missed the swing, but don't resend the Robert Louis Steven one. Please do not resend that because I'm about to read it. But the swing, could you resend it to me, please? Because I may or may not have missed it. Blacksmith, you are friendly. You were on camera. When did this happen? When did this happen? When did you go on his live? When did you go on Metal's live, Aussie Queen Jess? When did you go on? Whoever finds me, I hope they accept me with all your flaws. If I was in your age group, Aussie Queen Jess, I would certainly accept you with all your flaws. Even if you might be a curvy lady or very emotionally soppy, I'd be happy to have you. I'd certainly be happy to have you. Last week, oh, wonderful. Right, time to read the poem. Okay, time to read the poem. Counterpane by Robert Louis Stevenson. When I was sick and lay abed, I had 2 pillows at my head, and all my toys beside me lay, to keep me happy all the day. And sometimes for an hour or so, I watched my leaden soldiers go, with different uniforms and drills, among the bedclothes through the hills. And sometimes sent my ships and fleets all up and down among the sheets, or brought my trees and houses out, and planted cities all about. I was the giant great and still, that sits upon the pillow hill, and sees before him dale and plain, the pleasant land of Counterpane. Now that certainly makes for a fantastic poem. Oh, brilliant. I'll get it up there. Oh, I haven't seen it in the modern. Oh, it's above them. Oh, yes, now I found it. Oh, the swing. Now time to read the swing. I've just found it. Okay. The Swing by Robert Louis Stevenson, and it was Pamela's poem. How do you like to go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it is the pleasant thing even a child can do. Up in the air and over the wall, till I can see so wide, river and trees and cattle and all, over the countryside. Till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown, up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down. Honestly, fantastic choice of poems, Pamela. Fantastic choice of poems. We were talking about being soppy, Maureen, yes. Now, and I agree with you there. It certainly does mean that. Indeed, it does. It means you have a kind and gentle heart. I certainly agree with you there. I read that with such wonderful feeling. Thanks, Pamela. Thank you. Thank you for your appraisal and endorsed encouragement. Thank you for your endorsement. Pamela was the one that found the poem, so it's thank you, Pamela. Doesn't the poem actually sound like you are swinging? Is it? Oh, and hello to Heather Greentie in Liverpool. Hello, my lady. Hello and hugs. I don't know many limericks. Thanks again for the 5th November. Oh, it's a pleasure, Kebby. It's certainly a pleasure, lovely. Aussie Queen Jess. Okay, now you've got something interesting to share. Making a simple cheesecake today for work Monday. My work colleagues love it. Oh, if only I could have a cheesecake. Oh, I do. Please don't get me wrong. I do eat cheesecake, but I very rarely eat a cheesecake nowadays because for weight-related reasons. I can't eat a lot of it. Not anymore. No, but I mean, I can't believe it was 6 years ago that I could eat it didn't matter how many cheesecakes I ate. I could just not gain a pound or anything, or if it was Jodie, for example, until about a couple of years ago, she could have probably eaten several cheesecakes, no gaining a pound, and could probably eat people under with them cheesecake desserts, if there was a cheesecake dessert happening in a friendship or family gathering, what have you. You know, gosh, I can remember back. Oh, if only I could still have that again. Those days again where I could have didn't matter how many cheesecakes I had, I could just eat and eat whatever ones I wanted and seldom gain weight. But now if I did that, I'd probably gain too much weight. We are having cheesecake for dessert tomorrow evening when we have company. Oh, how lovely, you got company tomorrow. Oh, Pamela, I hope it goes well. Ordered it special. Oh, wonderful. Love homemade cheesecake. It's so easy and very pretty if done in individual glasses. You'd eat a whole one. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd eat a whole cheesecake. No, well, lucky you, Jodie. It took until, well, my 20th, 4 years ago, before I could no longer eat a cheesecake far too often. I could in the past, but I can't now. But you had a long time of it. Lucky you. Well, you know, we're different, aren't we? Hello to Simone. Hello. Hello and hugs to lovely Simone. Hello. Simone, I really hope you're okay. No, please. Everybody, please be kind to Simone. Simone has been going through a lot of trouble. Simone's daughter was in the hospital, and I don't know if her daughter's discharged from hospital now, but she has been looking after her dearly loved daughter. You know, and honestly, the comment you sent, Simone, no, I mean, when you sent your comment saying that your heart was shattered in like pieces of glass because your daughter was in the hospital, I felt for you. No, I really felt for you, Simone. No, but I really hope your daughter's okay now, because I know how much you cared about your daughter, and just the wonderful mother you are. Honestly, no, I really did feel for you. Yes, I mean, I wished I could have gone this year, but I'm hoping I'll be going in 26 because I've been hoping to go to Stone for years. I've been hoping to go to Stone for years. That is, you know, but yes, when I'm in Stone, I'll need to try the Staffordshire oatcake. Thank you for recommending it to me. And where's the best place to have the Staffordshire oatcake, Lord Jim? Because I wouldn't know where to go to have it. It's a pleasure. She is getting better slowly. I'm pleased for her. Yeah, and I was thinking of Simone. Not to worry, because everyone here is always nice to each other. You leave the pastry too. I wanted Georgina's. You love lemon and meringue, but don't need the pastry. Favorite tart is lemon meringue. Oh gosh, tasty. You don't like cheesecakes? Really? I never knew that, Deborah. I never knew that. Oh, wow. I would have thought you'd like a cheesecake every now and then. I mean, I do eat a cheese. I haven't had one for many months now. Next to the canal at the bottom. Oh, is that? Oh, that's brilliant. Finally home. Oh, brilliant. Fun, isn't it funny how different parts of a country and the world each have their specialty? Yes. Like the Wisconsin cheese in the United States. I'm aware of that. That's a big part of what makes travel fun, yes. Simply adore cheesecake, yummy. I know I like a cheesecake too. No, if there's anything, I hardly ever eat chocolate, Deborah. I'm really not a chocolate person either. I'm certainly not a chocolate person. Just on your early walk, Ozzy. How are you, Aussie Queen Jess? Hoping you're enjoying your walk. No, I really like a cheesecake too, Simone, but I sadly can't eat it very often anymore. I haven't had one. I'd only eat a cheesecake once every few months or so now. if I have it too often, I'd probably gain a lot of weight. So I have to really limit the cheesecakes I eat nowadays. The shop is called Oatcakes and Milkshakes. Oh, thank you, Lord Jim. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I never knew that. I never knew that, Aspie. Pumpkin cheesecake is to die for. I've never had pumpkin cheesecake. You love your dark chocolate. How interesting, Aussie Queen Jess. How interesting. Oh, Jodie. Oh, my loveliest Jodie. You are just so lovely to Simone. Thank you for your loveliness towards her. Thank you. Thank you. Well, my loveliest Simone, it is indeed a real pleasure, most sincerely. Happy learning your daughter got home at last. No, I'm really pleased. I'm genuinely pleased she got home at last. Finally. You're a fully functioning chocoholic. I don't eat it often, but I like a chocolate cake from times, but not often. Love Oh, and your warmth is greatly appreciated too. Aren't we just, Pamela? Aren't we just? Oh. Well, we love you too. We certainly love you too, Aussie Queen Jess. I might have been asleep or was possibly watching Noah the Cat whilst Annette and Anthony were at the New York Christmas market. No, I mean, I wish they had one for Brighton, because I don't know if they do one for Brighton. I really don't. But nice learning that New York has a Christmas market. It probably wouldn't surprise me, in fact, that there is a Christmas market in New York, given how big it is as a place. No, but thank you for letting me know about it, Green. I need to watch the replay. I do watch Jeanette and Anthony live whenever I can, but I can't make every one. That is. Cheers to you all. You're a saltaholic. Oh, wow, you like salt. Prefer salty to sweet. I imagine you have a lot of salt on fish and chips if you like salty things. Pamela? Right, Aspie. Oh, okay. The Christmas at Bryant Park. Went 2 years ago with your mum. How lovely. Favourite film recommendations? Could I recommend The Bridge on the River Kwai to you? I could recommend that. Oh, Jodie, yes, cheers to you, and hugs always. Oh, Heidi, you are just so lovely to Kebby, you really are. Oh, and thank you for the hugs to lovely Deborah, Aussie Queen Jess. You know what? Well, Deborah could more than just hug you. She could just hold you protectively in a nice long hug. You know, because Deborah's a fairly tall lady, to tell you something, Aussie Queen Jess. She's about as tall as your daughter, just to let you know. And she'd definitely be able to hug you well, and certainly protectively. You'll probably feel like a cozy one to you, I would imagine, and all that. Empire of the Sun, oh, that's your favourite movie. Thank you for recommending that to Tea and Biscuits. Heather, thank you for recommending so. Bridge and River Kwai, no, I certainly agree with you. It really is a great movie. Pamela, it's truly remarkably brilliant, that movie. Favourite film is Godfather Part 2. Haven't seen Godfather Part 2. Isn't it just, Jodie? Isn't it just? Seisha Torte. Film recommendations were Eagle Dare, best war film ever. I've never seen that. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for the good recommendation. But we are having fun. We're having a fun with movie recommendations, as it so sounds. Interesting recommendation there, Blacksmith. Interesting. Lord of the Rings and Pirates. That's got one of the Indiana Jones actors in Lord of the Rings, John Rhys Davies, who played Gimli. No, who played Gimli, John Rhys Davies, who was Sulla in Indiana Jones. He was in The Lord of the Rings. That is. Yeah, fancy that. One of the Indiana Jones actors in Lord of the Rings. I remember when they were fairly new. I was a child when they were fairly new, the Lord of the Rings movies. And Bill's in the chat. Hello to you. 1.15k followers on your Instagram page on GPO telephones. Oh, well done. Well done, you. All is well, thank you, Bill. Hoping all is well for you, most importantly. Comedy movies. Oh, comedies. A good movie I could recommend, Jodie. Have you ever seen Time Bandits? Time Bandits I could certainly recommend. That's got one of the Star Wars actors in Time Bandits. Actually, tell truth, Jodie. Time Bandits is the actor who played the droid R2-D2 in Time Bandits, believe this or not. It was a lot back in the 1980s, a long time before he died. Oh no, you've got sad news about your mother, but you need to look positively, yes. Now, I'm sorry about your dear mother, Bill. But I really hope she'll be okay. Love the films Here to Entity, Babes in Arms, and Mildred Pierce. Oh, Jodie, Aussie Queen Jess, Pamela, Georgina, thank you for your friendliness towards Bill. Now, I hope she'll be okay too. Oh, which movie was that? Oh, it was Where Eagle Dare. Oh, that was Blacksmith's Wife's movie. I'm happy learning that your dear mother is your world, Bill. Now, I'm so sorry about the sad news towards her. I really hope she'll be okay. I really do. No, I like the old 1940s, 1950s movies. I mean, I like them too. Have you ever seen the movie National Velvet, Elizabeth Taylor? I mean, that is a very, very good movie. And I also like the 1938 A Christmas Carol. A Christmas Carol made in 1938, whom we sadly lost one of the actresses from A Christmas Carol 1938. And there's only one actor surviving from that movie, Terry Kilburn. I mean, after the death of June Lockhart, just over a couple of weeks ago, who died at the age of 100, believe this or not, she played one of the children. And Terry Kilburn was Tiny Tim, by the way. And hear this, he is still alive. He is still alive in 2025, nearly 2026. He is still alive, hear this or not. And he's going to be 99 later this month, Terry Kilburn. And hear this, he's going to be 100 next year, Terry Kilburn. 100 next year. Wow. I mean, wow. I mean, fingers crossed he'll make his 100th in 2026. And we're expecting a 100th birthday in December 2025. I think it may or may not surprise you, but the 13th of December 2025 will mark the birthday of
I think all of you would have guessed the actor's name by now, Dick Van Dyke, who is due to turn 100 years old on the 13th of December 2025, shortly after that of Terry Kilburn's 99th birthday, which takes place on the 25th of November 2025, just to say. If he hasn't, I really... What's the movie? What's the movie? Somewhere in Time. Oh, Somewhere in Time. Somewhere in Time, it's 1980. No, it's Christopher Plummer, as it turns out. Christopher Plummer. Christopher Reeve, Jane Seymour, Christopher Plummer, Richard Matheson, Teresa Wright, George Wendt. Oh, wow, it's got quite a few famous stars in it, but we lost Christopher Plummer a few years ago, very, very sadly. No, I love 1940s movies as well. Oh, isn't it just, Simone? The 1938 version of A Christmas Carol is a good movie. As does I. I love that movie too. Love old movies, such classics. No, aren't they just? Aren't they just? Having breakfast with some family today. Not a breakfast person, so you have black coffee. I never knew you weren't a black breakfast person. I'll need to give it a watch. Could only dream of reaching 100, many, as does many of us. Maureen, yeah. If only we could all live to 100, but it's just not possible, is it? Three Stooges. I've seen the Three Stooges, Kebby. I've seen, and it's very, very funny, Three Stooges. I've seen that. It was something my dad found very funny, the Three Stooges, because I remember he showed it to us, my brother and I, and we had a laugh. We had a bloody good laugh when we saw it. You will love Somewhere in Time, I am sure. I would definitely need to give it a watch. I'm hoping to go later this month, but I don't know if I can. Hoping to go later this month. But I'm hoping to go before December. I'm certainly going to go in December. But I'm hoping to go on a certain weekend during November, but I can't do this weekend or next. But I'll see when I can. I'll see when I can next go to Ambley Museum. But I didn't know you go to Ambley Museum. You could show me the progress on Polar Bear. No, I really hope Polar Bear gets back in action. And there's a website, just to let each and every one of you know, there's a website. There is a website where you can donate to to help donate to contribute towards the paid repairs towards Polar Bear. Although I don't know if I'd send the links. I don't want to be accused of theft and fraud because I'm not the kind of guy who would do stupid stuff. That is. Heather, you're on track. Marx Brothers and Three Stooges. Norman Wisdom and Harold Lloyd. Norman Wisdom was brilliant. Brilliant actor. Oh, Deborah, thank you for asking after little Oscar. Heather, you're on track. You have breakfast, lunch, and dinner around 8 p.m. Well, you have all three meals all at the same time. Oh wow, that's pretty impressive. Really, I never knew you weren't a breakfast person, Kebby. I never knew that. Oh, I don't eat a lot of breakfast either. I do eat breakfast, but I don't eat a huge.
I used to be able to eat a lot of breakfast, but I can't do that anymore. No, normally I have something light like porridge or toast nowadays. I think that's all I can eat. But on an occasional basis, I don't mind a bacon bagel at times. I toast up the bagel and fry up the bacon and have some. I really don't have that very often now. I only eat that very, 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 very occasionally. Very occasionally. I'm mostly on a strict diet, really. Namely for health reasons, I'm mostly on the diet, but I love Richard Attenborough. Really on a diet just to really keep on top of the weight. But sorry if it was too much asking that. You have the same eating habit, but plenty of coffees during the day. Oh, wow. I never realized you had the same eating habit as Jodie. Deborah, I never knew that. It's a lady, just to say, Kebby. Yeah, please, sir, may I have some more? That's from Oliver. Kebby, please, sir, can I have some more? Used to love porridge. Still keeps you on their toes, but Oscar is your heart. Oh. No, I know how close you are to Oscar. Handsome boy, isn't he? Oh, God. Wait a moment. And I'm going to read a poem I found recently, another poem I want to read, written by Kenneth Koch. Kenneth Koch, You Want a Social Life with Friends by Kenneth Koch. Okay. You want a social life with friends, a passionate love life, and as well, to work hard every day. What's true is of these three, you may have two, and two can pay you dividends, but never may have three. There isn't time enough, my friends. Though dawn begins, yet midnight ends, to find the time to have love, work, and friends. Michelangelo had feeling for Vittoria and the ceiling, but did he go to parties at day's end? Homer nightly went to banquets, wrote all day but had no lockets. Bright with pictures of his girl, I knew one who loves and parties, and has done so since his 30s, but writes hardly anything at all. Kenneth Koch, You Want a Social Life with Friends. Good poem. Interesting, but good poem. No, I remember you saying before. It was from Stress. I remember you saying before. Hello. Hi, Sparkles. Hello. Hello. Not with it's not. I wouldn't say good evening without a big hug, Sparkles. I would never, never, never say hello to you, my lady Sparkles, without a nice big hug, my lovely. Hello. Hello, my loveliest Sparkles. Hello and hugs always. Thank you, Simone. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Oh, you've got to go. You take care, Aussie Queen Jess, and I will try and watch Metal's live stream where you appeared on the live. I will try and watch it. Oh, Simone. Oh, my lovely Simone. Thank you for your friendliness towards Sparkles. And thank you, Deborah, for your kindness towards Sparkles. And thank you, Blacksmith, for your friendliness towards Sparkles. Sparkles, you are just so lovely to Simone. Always are you a sweetly lovely lady, as usual. Thank you. It's certainly been a while, but it's wonderful to have you back again. Thank you, Georgina. Thank you for your friendliness towards Sparkles. Thank you. If I could, Sparkles, you'd certainly get a nice long hug. Yeah. The biggest of hugs to you always, my lovely Aussie Queen Jess. You take care. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Jodie. Thank you for your kindness towards our Aussie Queen Jess. Thank you. Oh, you are lovely, Deborah. Thank you for your kindness towards our Aussie Queen Jess. Thank you. Thank you. Somewhere in the United Kingdom. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, thank you, Simone. Thank you. Oh, really? I'm sorry I missed this, Georgina, but really? You was in the school production of Oliver in the chorus. Oh, brilliant. Georgina, you're scandalous. Put cinnamon in your porridge. How's that scandalous? Oh. No, you are just too lovely, and Simone. Thank you for your kindness towards our Aussie Queen Jess. Thank you. She's always lovely, isn't she? Our Sparkles is always lovely, isn't she, Pamela? Prepelastic. Prepelastic. Well, if she's meant chorus, Jodie, she would have been singing, yes. But we're going to find out which song she sang whenever we can. If I'd heard what some people call you, it's so funny. Apparently you're a badass. Oh, I would definitely give you one, my lovely Maureen. Yeah. No, I wish I could say it, but I'd probably get into trouble with you if I said it. But yes, I'd give you a nice long hug willingly. That should have a read. What was that Pamela said? That what should have a read? I have a voice for poetry. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Deborah, thank you for your kindness towards Maureen. Thank you. And thank you, Pamela, for your endorsement regarding over the community I did. You were singing in the chorus, who will buy? And, oh yes, consider yourself. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. That's originally sung by the Artful Dodger, but then Oliver Twist joins in a few verses. Oh, Simone. Oh, my lovely, lovely Simone. Don't you know just how special you really are? You are just lovely in every way. The thing that's most special about you, my lovely Simone, is that you make for a fantastic mother, a wonderful wife, and really just an overall a good friend to all, a friend to all. So that's the special thing about you, which I can certainly tellingly express, my loveliest Simone. And if I could, you would certainly, without hesitation, you'd get a nice long hug from me. Oh, how nice learning that your grandmother took you to Oliver at the movie theatre many, many years ago. That's nice learning, so. That's certainly nice learning of this from you. Yes, you've spoken about your grandmother before, and I've not forgotten your story. I've certainly not forgotten your story, Sparkles. Indeed, I have not.
And this channel will go far. A refreshing change to all the drama, and we always learn something here. There will certainly be a next castle presentation later this month, Lord Jim. But the next castle presentation will certainly be something interesting. Thank you. No, really, thank you, Andrea. Thank you for your friendliness regarding my content. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, but the drama,
well, you know, I've been bullied and victimized in drama, and it's not what we need, is it, Andrea? Victimizing and bullying towards other people, especially supporters. You know, supporters or innocent or the innocence of others. It's not the way forward. Drama stirring, no, not the way forward. I did, yes, because when he died at the time of my grandfather's death, Georgina, he and my grandmother lived on the Isle of Wight. But then a year after he died, over a year after my grandfather passed away, my grandmother moved back to the mainland, and she's based on the mainland now. No, I love British castles too. No, I love the architecture in the UK as well. Really, Sparkles, you was in a village choir. You mimed as you can't sing. I've never even been in a village choir, tell you something. Oh, have you got to go, Simone? Oh, hard luck. But it was certainly lovely having you again. You take care, and a nice big hug to you always, my lovely Simone. I'm always happy to be having you, whether it's you or everybody who's currently in the chat now, or anybody, those who are recurring or regulars. All of you, you're always welcome here at any time. And please never feel pressured to come on a live if you can't make it. I mean, never, never, never feel pressured to come on a live if under any circumstances you're unable to make it. And that's my advice, I would say. You know, never feel pressured. Never feel pressured to come on a live if you can't make it. But whenever there's one you can, please feel free to jump in, have a good chat and a good laugh and a good talk, and especially if you're learning something from me, even if I've done something good, that isn't, so long as I'm not too naughty. But I'm normally trying to be on my best behavior, but I like humor too much. But you take care, lovely Simone. Big hugs and love to you, my loveliest. Thank you, Aspie, Blacksmith, Pamela, Kebby, Jody. Thank you for your kindness towards Simone. Thank you. It's, well, my loveliest Simone, it is certainly indeed a real pleasure, most sincerely, and our big love to you always. Really, you're like Sparkles, you can't sing either, and you could only mime in a choir. Oh, wow. I've never even been in a choir. Love my cute. Oh, thanks, Pamela. I think it was a bit naughty when I daydreamt about taking a girl to Seaford Museum. Oh my, how that was a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? Well, I was a bit embarrassed because I would say who the girl was because I daydreamt about it after David and I after David and I went to Seaford Museum together, I daydreamt I took a girl there, a girl who I knew, who was my friend's granddaughter, by the way, but I was just too shy to mention. But the moment my lovely friend came on, I actually mentioned it was her granddaughter. I dreamt about taking her out to Seaford Museum, and I was like, oh, oh, I was like, oh dear. I was like, how am I going to live myself with that daydream? Oh. I wasn't certain how I was going to live with myself with a daydream like that, Pamela. I was hardly certain how I was going to live with myself for that, and with something like that, you know. That is. No. No, I wish I could say whose granddaughter it was, but she might be watching, and if she thinks I'm being too silly, I think she might want to give me a good booting up the arse if I'm not careful. I'm just saying, but sorry if I was a bit crude a minute ago. Oh. Oh, it's nice that Kebby's asking after you, Sparkles, but well done for letting her know that you're here. We all need humour in our lives. It's important as oxygen to keep us going. Yes, true. I'm funny to you, am I, Deborah? Oh, do you find it funny as well, Jody? You know who? Oh, my word. No, I actually wouldn't say who it was until my friend came in the chat. And I was like, oh. I was laughing and blushing after I revealed who it was. But but mind you, Deborah, mind you, she did take an interest in me and said that if she'd gotten a chance, she would date me if she'd snatched a chance with me. Oh my. My oh my. I mean, little did I think she'd consider a small dark-haired man handsome enough to want to date. No, but many do say I'm a handsome man. That is, but I'm very, which I'm flattered by the compliment. I'm flattered by the compliment, I mean, well, but what I really say to that, I haven't really looked any different since my 20th birthday. I've got the same resemblance. However, I do have the same resemblance from when I was a young child and a toddler. My resemblance hasn't gone away. But my facial look, however, it hasn't been any different since I was 20. My facial, but bone structure and facial change, it hasn't changed since my 20th birthday. But my resemblance, however, it's never gone away. So if you were to see a picture as I was when I was a young child, I mean, different as I looked, you could actually tell it's me because I still had that similarity and the resemblance, but just a different facial structure at the time. Well, you'd expect that on a young child to an adult face, would you? No, I know that's. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Thank you for the sweetness. I know it's not my. Oh, wow. Well, if I may ask, Sparkles, well, if your granddaughter's a skinny and petite blonde or brunette, oh, I'd probably want to hook up. If she's a skinny or petite blonde or brunette, well, I want to hook up. I'd get hooked up. But if I'm being a bit, if I'm a bit being too embarrassing for you, Sparkles, you can give me a good booting up the arse if you so wish. Thank you, Pamela. I'm waiting for the day too for when it happens. Looking forward to the day my lady comes along, whoever she may be. Yes. No, I'm looking forward to running into whoever my lady will be. As my friends say, the girl of my dreams will come when I least expect it. Both, but oh, well, I wish I could hook up. I wish I could hook up with both of them. They're both blondes and skinny. That's wonderful. I'd hook up with the two. But I'm sorry if I'm being a bit embarrassing, that is. I'm 24, tea and biscuits. I'm 24, just to let you know. I'll be 25 next year. Yeah, this. Wow. So, but you should see. You really should have seen. You should. If you'd seen me from a few years ago, I haven't looked any different since my 20th. And one of my friends said, I haven't aged a bit since I was 20, because she saw a picture of me when I was 20, and she said, you haven't aged a bit. I was like, thank you. I said, I haven't really changed much since then. I mean, I have generally always been younger than I look. That is, facially wise. I mean, you should have seen me when I was about 11. I looked about 8 or 9 years old. And I was about 12 and looking about 10. No, but then when I was always about 13, 14 years of age, I was about 14, and a mustache really grew, and that aged me a bit. But after I shaved my mustache off, and the beard, what have you, I all of a sudden ended up looking younger again, Because I remember that first back in school, because I'd shaved that weekend, and back at school after that weekend, one of my friends said, "You look so young." She said that to me, with completely clean shaven, because I'd never shaved until I was 15. You know, they literally, one of my friends was like, "You look so young." I think looking back now, when once I began shaving at the age of about 15, I think it did when I got the beard and the mustache off. Well, I didn't have a visible beard, but I had a visible mustache at one point. I think it had. I think it did take quite a bit of age off me, because I was about 16 and looking about maybe 13, 14, something like that, in my opinion. And I was 17 and looking about 14. And I remember as an 18-year-old, I got confused with being a 16-year-old sometimes. And hear this, probably may or may not surprise you. I used to sometimes get asked for ID when I was 18 years of age if buying alcohol. Hear this. An 18-year-old sometimes getting asked for ID, probably owing to a youthful look on the face. Well, but I think really genetics has the role to play in that, because I've got a young-looking mother. My father, he isn't exceptionally young-looking. He doesn't look old, but he doesn't look extremely young. He did look, until about last year, he looked in his maybe mid-late 30s. Now he looks in his 40s. He doesn't look his age. He's almost 50, and he's a few years shy of turning 50, but looks about early 40s. But my mother is the one that really looks bloody young. I mean, bloody young is what my mother looks. I mean, no, I mean, could you imagine? I could literally just imagine, probably next year or a year or in 2 years' time, on my mother's birthday, on her 48th or 49th birthday, I'll probably put in, my mother at 48 or 49 looks 30, because I would say my mother looks about 30, or maybe 28, something like that. Imagine me putting that in. Well, mind you, everybody on my mother's side of the family looks young, because I've got an auntie, she's 53. I mean, she was 52 last time I saw her. She was 52 last time I saw her, and she looked about probably 32. Young. I mean, everybody on my mother's side of the family, they're all over 50 and look in their 30s. You'd rather not be seen. You hate having a photo taken. You hate having a photo taken too, Deborah. Jodie! Oh, Jodie! You dislike your photo taken as well. Little did I know that. And you look very good as well, Aspie. I think so. I mean, for someone born, 1975, you don't look any older than 40. I think probably owing to the skin complexion, and I would probably likely assume good genetics as well, that owes to your youthful look. I mean, if you don't mind me asking you, Aspie, do your parents have a youthful look like that of yourself? Lost both your oh, Maureen, oh. Oh, no. Oh, Maureen, I'm extremely sorry hearing about your parents. I'm really sorry hearing you lost them so young. You reluctantly took a pic with your new hairdo, apart from that hate being on camera. I'm never shy to be on camera. I would not shy away from it, Don't know why they can't see you. What, your granddaughters can't see you? Or who is it that can't see you? Can't see Sparkles, Andrea? Oh, I can perfectly see Sparkles. I can perfectly see her. And just to let you know, Sparkles is a lady, by the way. She's not a man. It's not a man, it's a lady. Just to let each and every one of you know. Thank you for saying that looks fantastic. Thank you. You lost 2 when you was 23 and 27. I thought one of your parents was still alive. Jodie, I really thought one of your parents was still alive. Sorry about the loss of your parents. On my phone at the top of the chat are 2 horizontal lines with circles on them. You hit that and have the option to select all. No, I consider myself lucky to still have my parents. I consider myself lucky still having them. No, but to have them at your old age, no, it is a fortunate thing. It's a very fortunate thing to have. That is. Really? Your mother's still going? She's 88? Oh, wow. Oh, it was yes, your father and stepfather. Oh, yeah. Impressive that your mother's still going at 88. Yes, I know your dear father's 88 as well. But not only that, but Spark, I'll put it in. I was going to put this in. No, but this is true, Sparkles. Earlier this year, since your mother's 88, Sparkles, I met a 90-year-old man earlier this year volunteering at a museum at 90. Volunteering at a museum at 90 years of age. I mean, you'd never believe he was 90 if you saw him. If you told me the guy was, say, 76, for example, something like that, I would have believed he was 76. But certainly not 90, or probably not even 80, let alone. And he was amazing for 90. You know, he was walking around the museum, completely unaided and unassisted. He was walking. I actually even walked with him for a brief moment in the museum. We walked and we chatted for a brief moment, actually. The 90-year-old and I, you know, very sharp, all with it. All with it, that is. So, I mean, he was completely there, man, with it cognitively at 90. High metal. I do know that, Pamela, you said before. And your father does not look 88. He looks seeing a picture of him that you showed me, he looks in his 60s, I'd say. But volunteering at 90, you forget to change it every time you enter chat. No one believes your mother's that age. Oh, wow. Really? Your great aunt volunteered at the local hospital as a porter till she was 97. I wouldn't want to do hospital portering volunteering, but museum volunteering would appeal to me in my older age. But impressive, wow. Well, hopefully, I can't guarantee how long you know, I mean, hopefully I'll still see the guy when he's 97. Fingers crossed if he makes it, touch wood. No, and you said before, Sparkles, I remember you saying before, yes.
Well, wherever you may be volunteering at, Pamela, hopefully I don't see why they won't have you, especially if you make it to 90. I don't see why they won't have you if you're volunteering at a museum at 90 years of age. As have I. No, it really is. I couldn't agree with you more, tea and biscuits. Yes, I certainly couldn't agree with you more, as it helps prevent loneliness. No, this is very true. It's completely true. Call them, yes, no, they do call us docents if we're under a certain age. Yes, it's true. I did know that in America, yes. Great aunt was a real go-getter. She would not stop until she said she'd do it until she died, and she did. A great something was 100 and was run down by horse and carriage. It's impressive that people do not believe your mother's age. No, but could you imagine more impressively meeting a volunteer? But could you imagine, Sparkles, meeting a museum volunteer, volunteering at a museum at 90 years of age, though, on a more impressive noting? Oh, have you got to go, Aspie? Ta-ta for now. Ta-ta for now. Lovely complexion. You must take after your grandfather. Oh, that's nice. And here, this, Sparkles, this is my grandfather's jumper that I'm wearing. You take care, Deborah. You take care. Forget volunteering at a museum. You look more like one of the exhibits. Nonsense. That is nonsense. Bloody nonsense. I haven't seen what you look like, but I doubt you look like an exhibit. I doubt that. Oh, no, he was a real gent, the guy. He was a good character. Very sharp, very with it. You know, I mean, to volunteer at 90, it is unbelievable. I know. You'd never have believed the man was 90 if you'd met him. You'd probably think he's maybe, in person, I thought he was 76 at 90. I mean, because he didn't even look 80, to tell you something. He didn't even look 80. And he was walking around with no problems. He had no trouble walking about the museum. He was stood up straight, that is. He had all of his hair, tell you something. He even had all his hair. He had his hair, all his marbles, completely all his marbles. You'd never have believed he was 90. And I said I'd chatted with him before. And he didn't even have a frail appearance, what have you. He didn't look frail. He wasn't large, but he was a medium sort of build, bigger than I, a bigger sort of build than I, a little taller than I. He wasn't a little old man. But he was around about 5'9", I think, something like that, or maybe 5'8.5". He was a little taller than I, a bit bigger than I, probably about in the 12.5 stone range, I think, something like that. So he was medium sort of build. So he was definitely not skinny, and he was certainly not frail. You know, and he was pretty. He was unbelievably amazing. The man, absolutely unbelievably amazing. And he was friendly too. The most important thing was he was friendly, and he was good to talk to. The volunteer. Now, isn't he just? Blacksmith's a great gent. Maureen, as a volunteer, you get to play with the exhibits. I could only imagine that. No, but we are going to have to finish things off in a minute. We're going to be, unfortunately, playtime will be over in a few short moments. But the playtime was a greatly fun playtime. And as Andrea said, this is a channel that's drama-free. Same with Georgina. And there was something I missed from Georgina. I need to scroll up. Oh wow, that's pretty amazing. They did look younger than their ages when they were your age. Well, you obviously won the genetic lottery. Yes, no, that's true. That's certainly true. No, if you ever want, if you want to have another StreamYard one day, Georgina, I'd love to have a StreamYard with you one day. It'll be good to catch up with you and the mods fairly soon. We enjoy a good mod meeting on the StreamYard, don't we? StreamYard, I think StreamYard's a lot better than the Zoom or Skype. StreamYard, I'm all for StreamYard. StreamYard, you rule. And why I like StreamYard so much is because there's so many brilliant features on there that I just greatly relate to, on the StreamYard. And with Sparkles regarding her granddaughters, well, I'd be happy to hook up with them if they're skinny and if they're both two skinny blondes. They're skinny blondes. Well, I will. If they're skinny blondes, I wouldn't mind hooking up with them. Oh, God. You want to work as a volunteer in a Lego museum? I don't know if there are that many Lego museums. We've got a Lego shop in Brighton, but I've never seen a Lego museum, however. That is, I've never seen that. Yes, of course, Sparkles. We all love geometry. You take care. Have a good work day at Metal. Oh, hello, Sherry and Cecil. Hello. Thank you for the comments regarding the organ video I did. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Yes, no, we're going to be finishing off fairly shortly, but we'll give it another 3 minutes. There are only malls in certain places, only certain key locations in the United Kingdom. Kebby, we don't have them everywhere in England. We only have them in key locations, mostly shopping malls. We only have them in generally key locations, unlike America or Canada, where they can have them anywhere at any given place. If I'm not wrong, that is. In England, shopping malls, we only generally have them really in key locations like city centres, big urban cities, what have you. We don't. Some places they're just too small to accommodate them on the whole. Thank you, Maureen. Oh, Sherry and Cecil, you're always so nice to Blacksmith. Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to it. You take care, Metal. Laters. Yeah, laters, Metal. Looking forward. Oh, can I tell all of you something? I really should do a video advertising this, but I am due to myself on the 10th of November 2025 at 9 p.m. UK time. And if there's any of you who can make it, well, I shall certainly look forward to hearing your review of the podcast to those of you who could make it. On the tube, just checking in. Happy Friday. Hope I don't miss a presentation on them. I don't think I could do a shopping mall presentation, no. I think I'd more likely definitely do one on London Underground one day, or other underground transit systems, but no, they're just still a bit my liking, so don't really see the need for a shopping mall presentation at the moment. But a tube underground system, that will be on the cards. That will be on the cards, though, however, or trams, what have you. Oh, Jodie, thank you. I look forward to the next mod meeting. Thank you. If I could, Sparkles, you'd get a big, nice, long hug from me. I hope I wasn't being too embarrassing or too naughty about your granddaughters, because if I was, you can give me a good booting if you like, you know. No, but I hope I wasn't being too inappropriate, Sparkles, about your granddaughters, but I do genuinely have a thing. You know, I do genuinely have a thing towards blondes, especially blondes who are skinny. I do genuinely have a thing for skinny and petite blondes and brunettes, just to let you know, Sparkles. So if I was being inappropriate about your granddaughters, I apologise. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. You let me off. Thanks, Sparkles. Thank you. Right, we are going to be finishing things off. So I shall see you all tomorrow, for those of you who can make it, for the Saturday live stream special. No trouble at all for those of you who can't make it, but for those of you who can, well, I shall certainly look forward to seeing you. Look out for a video where I'm going to be announcing the upcoming podcast I'm due to be doing with Metal from Project Metal Music, which is expected for Monday, 10th November 2025, 9 p.m. UK time. You take care, Georgie. Thank you, Mod. Okay, what's going on? So, there. 9 p.m. UK time unexpected. I'm due to be doing the podcast on the Monday. But tomorrow, however, it's 8:25 p.m. UK time for the Saturday live stream. You take care, Andrea. Thank you. Pamela, Jodie, Georgina, Blacksmith. Ta-ta for now all. Another time. See you tomorrow at 8:25 p.m. UK time. And of course, Monday, showtime. You take care, Sparkles. A nice big hug to you always. You take care for now. Bye-bye all. Bye-bye for now.
Well, that's all today. Friends and followers, thank you kindly for joining me. As always, please be sure before you go to like, share, and subscribe. Friends, to join us next time. If you feel